I've spent the last 8 years working with a venture capitalist group in the GCC. And what they look for is they tasked me to look for companies that want to move to Africa, more aligned with high stakes projects in oil and gas or in building digital banks. So that's another thing that I bring to the table. Personally, myself, I have got interest in women health, healthcare institutions, education, for many reasons, beyond the fact that I actually work with Nottingham Business School. But what you find now is international universities and secondary schools from the UK, for example, are moving to Nigeria. So I'm looking at the same for your region here as well. And again, yeah, just looking for new companies, whether in tech space, those that need proper designed infrastructure to set up and function. So that means it's kind of beyond just saying I can help expand. It's somebody that can make it work. And beyond that, that's just me. And I'm absolutely thrilled to be here. And I'm delighted to meet you all. And again, just reach out and I'm sure we can all have a fun-filled conversation. So thank you.
Welcome. Titi, can you also shortly mention what kind of leverage and connections Global Chambers brings to you? Mr. Daniel would like to be advisor for Nigeria, for example, or he can be advisor for all Africa. You can link him, or I can link him with Doug.
Yes, so I mean, in terms of Nigeria, so where I sit, it's to bring global connections. So we have connections from local to government. And it's all about not just the conversation, it's about positioning you to further that conversation and communication. So let me give you one example of what I'm doing now, and I'm quite bold. I have a great interest in education and young kids of today, if I think of Nigeria. I've always said it's not just about pushing out kids with degrees. That's not the issue. The issue is they need to be made ready for work, ready for the workforce. So I'm working with them now to build a global youth initiative focused on the skills that our Nigerian children are not given in university. Simple things like transversal skills, that's not part of the curriculum, but these are fundamental skills that are required to thrive. Simple things such as training students how to attend a Zoom call, a virtual call, or how to work remotely, little things like that. But what I'm trying to do is bring global leading institutions under a framework to provide, a global chamber equivalent entrepreneur program, such that every single final year student can attend, because I'm kind of focusing on that, and also to try and design a program for secondary school kids. We shouldn't feel afraid to introduce leadership to young kids, and that's what I'm doing. So the connection is local, global, international, but within that space, you need to make that effort, make the energy. So one phone call, one connection is not enough. So it's about building things together. And by the way, I'm actually kind of the one responsible for building out the advisory board. So we need to have the conversation. That's what I'm actually trying to do now, bring people together. So again, yeah, good stuff. Thank you.
All right, Titi, thank you very much for your hard work. And we have oil and gas contractor from Sudan, Libya, Egypt, and engineering companies who does these facilities, piping and stuff.
Okay.
I can link you with these people. Also, we have healthcare supplier, Mr. Reza. Lots of people comes to Istanbul, Turkey for healthcare. Yeah. Because Turkey is very advanced. We have good hospitals, good doctors. They provide airport to airport service, starting with the first consultation, patient and doctor consultation. They provide a budget and then receive the patient from the airport. After check them into the hotel, treatment, and then after recovery, a city tour, and they are like welcoming the patient like one of their relatives. So they don't do it for money, but to heal the people and provide true healthcare. So we have also education supplier. If anybody wants to study university, college, postgraduate, we have United Education. So we bring together basically suppliers from different industries, goods and service suppliers,
Right.
in a cluster manner. Nobody is in competition, each from every industry. And we
Fantastic.
have advisors and directors from different countries. So we have a very good algorithm. We are planning to back it with AI supported application. Inshallah, we are working on it. And maybe global chambers will do it before us. But we are after 200 events. We really support trade and tourism between countries. There is also possibility to do cross-country business. As you already know, Mr. Abdoulaye from Senegal, Hisham from Morocco, Mark from Spain, and he has business in Brazil. So we needed someone for Brazil, and he showed up. So we will fill up all the country chairs and all the industrial chairs, and inshallah by 2030, it will be a global business club. We will make investments panels. We will do trade missions, not only online, also physical. And we will support these missions with commercial database intelligence. We will use paid and free databases. And we will make sure each and everyone meets minimum 10 qualified buyers, distributors, dealers. It's not only bringing people together. The key is matchmaking. How correct is the matchmaking? If you meet the need and the supply, then business happens naturally.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Titi, for joining today.
Thank you.
Mr. Mehmet Gökdemir, most senior, maybe Vail Osman is older than you. Mr. Mehmet, go ahead, please.
Who is Osman?
Vail Osman, I think he has a white beard. Maybe he is older than you. Take the first floor, please.
Okay, Mr. Osman, I'm not going to compete with you. Thank you, everybody. My name is Mehmet Gökdemir. So I'm doing consultancy work for recycled machinery producers in Turkey for home waste, for pets, plastics, and on engineering, procurement, and construction-based plus financing. So we are doing projects almost all over the world. But now I have also connections with our finance team. If the project is feasible for the right investor, we can actually also do the financing. For instance, I have been approached last week with a carpet manufacturer. I'm a textile engineer, by the way, 40 years in the field. So I've been approached by a carpet manufacturer in Turkey. They want to sell their factory. So I'm in connection with Indonesia and Egypt. So if anybody actually interested in Africa, so we can actually set up the factory over there. It has to be the right investor actually, and we can do the financing. So
you want to move this carpet factory from
out of Turkey,
from Antep to Egypt, or
not from in Marmara region. So the reason Turkey has become quite expensive because of labor and energy. So especially textile is moving towards Egypt and Africa.
You said Marmara region, but Mediterranean, right? Egypt, Algeria, Libya.
The factory is in Marmara region in Turkey, near Istanbul. but because of high costs in Turkey,
you want to move it to another cheap labor country.
This is
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say, because of high labor costs and energy in Turkey. So we are trying to move the factory.
Mr. Mehmet, also can you give the labor cost example between Turkey and Egypt, please, so that people can understand better?
Yeah, you are right. In Turkey now, 850 US dollar per month, average blue collar worker. When I say blue worker, actually operator. If you take the average of the foreman, chef,
Engineer.
it goes up to not the white collar, but all the average of blue collar worker, it goes up to 1,500 US dollar per month, which is in Egypt around 250 US dollar per month. So because I also managed many companies in Turkey and outside of Turkey. So I look young, but I'm really quite old, gentlemen. Don't ask my age. So for the last 20 years, I was a general manager for big textile factories in Turkey and outside of Turkey. So Turkey has really become very expensive for mainly textile. So people are moving to Egypt, to even Malaysia, for instance. I heard that some companies are setting up factories in Malaysia. So what I'm just trying to emphasize, thanks to Mr. Rashid also to have this connection, so we can do. I'm also doing consulting for some engineering companies that close friends of mine. So I can also do the financing if we have the right investor. So we can do the design, procurement, construction, including commissioning, and do the setup. And I even want to add up for management, because really one of the biggest problems I believe strongly in the world today is management. So we also help companies. Of course, the most important part is engineering and financing the project. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So all you need is somebody super connector linking you with the right investor, so you can provide the rest.
Exactly.
Very good. Very good, Mr. Mehmet.
Titi, I have grandson. He challenges me to play football. He's 8 years old, my grandson. But I tell him, listen, I played in Manchester football, so how come can you compete with me? But my wife told him that no, your grandfather only played on the street, not in United.
Oh, bless you.
They are now pulling my leg, yeah.
So if you want to play in a real team like Catalanian Barcelona, Mr. Mark can help you.
Mark, I am a supporter of strong Messi.
It's good to know that. It's good to know you. Very good. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, Mark, welcome.
Thank you.
He's going to be, inshallah, future Brazil and Spain business partner of Turnkey Business Club. He's already global chamber director for Barcelona, if I'm not mistaken. And
I'm advisor. It's an advisory board member, actually.
Okay, go ahead, please, Mark, and please also mention your activities in Brazil, how you can help Turkish exporters penetrate into Latin America.
Very good, very good. Thank you, Rashid, and hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here with you all. So as Rashid said, so I'm based in Barcelona, in Spain. I was born and raised here, but I also lived for over a decade in Sao Paulo, in Brazil, which is my second home. I mean, my wife is Brazilian, my kids are Brazilian. We speak Portuguese at home, so it's just like I'm culturally more Brazilian than Spanish today. Right, but then I'm still a fan, a Barcelona FC Barcelona supporter. Then I might support the Brazilian national team when there's the World Cup. But anyway, so what I do, so I have one foot in Barcelona and another in Sao Paulo, and what we do, because we co-founded the advisory firm along with my wife. So my wife, she's a former JP Morgan executive in Brazil, and what we do is we help both companies and investors do business with that Latin American giant, right? I mean, it's the fifth largest country by landmass. It's over 220 million people market, $2.2 trillion GDP, growing by 3%. I mean, it's huge opportunities in there. What we do is help navigate the entry and the establishments in the country, because it has and it offers many great opportunities. But on the other side, many investors and many companies, they are sometimes afraid of just like taking the chance to get introduced into that market. So we help them with market entry strategy. We do market studies. We help investors as well in M&A operations, or we can help as well also with commercial representation, or even we get that a lot as well. We help companies that want to source commodities from Brazil, whether it is sugar or soybean or chicken, I mean, you name it. So what we do, and we like to say, is we connect the world to Brazil, and we connect Brazil to the world, right? So in terms of industry, we are quite agnostic, but we have some specific areas where we might have some more experience, like healthcare, for example. And by that, I mean pharma or medtech, medical devices, or also on another industry, biofertilizers, very strong one. Brazil is an agribusiness powerhouse, so we get also quite a lot of biofertilizer companies that want to expand there. And then on the other side, and because we are also based in Spain, we also help special investors. We have helped some companies penetrate the Spanish market, but what we do here in Spain is more help investors in real estate specifically. We have done some market studies for some companies as well, but it's something that we do, even if it's probably like 20% of our time. We're very much focused on Brazil. And just to finish, and I was telling Rashid yesterday, we are not focusing on the ex-Brazil-Spain. What we do is we focus on Brazil, and especially with a very big focus on the global south. Brazil today is a non-aligned country. Today, Brazil is a country that is tightening its ties with many other countries in the global south. Our president Lula was in Vietnam last week. We are growing strong ties with Nigeria, for example. We've got very strong ties with Morocco. We've got very strong ties with Turkey as well. So what I try to do in our advisory firm is not only concentrate into what everyone thinks at the beginning, which is like the US and Europe. We are far from that. We do work with the US and Europe, but we want and we like to focus more on the global south, because it's where we think that most of our opportunities are today. India, for example, as well, and China, obviously. So thank you very much. Thank you, Rashid, for inviting me. And yeah, so I'm available to talk to you further if anyone is interested in Brazil.
Yeah, welcome on board, Mark. Brazil and Spain are both important. We had Mr. Reza would remember a business partner before called Luciana Bittar. She was El Turco. Her family moved from Lebanon to Brazil 3 generations before, during the Ottoman time. I think it was right after First World War. And she was focusing on bringing agricultural technology to Turkey, to Turkey. You have some advanced agricultural companies in Brazil, such as biogas, bioenergy, and fertilizing. And as you may know or not, we also import cattle, live animals,
yes,
from Brazil to Turkey to produce meat.
Mm-hmm.
I can also link you with this importer called Namet. Only a few companies have the license to do so. Also, another Brazilian lady, she used to import silk from Bursa of Turkey. There's a big demand for these silk scarves and decorational stuff. And keep in mind, so I gave the idea to Mark, please check ITC's untapped export potential tool. If you don't know it, please note. This tool compares the trade, it's an AI, compares the trade between two countries. If you put exporter as Turkey, enter Brazil as importer, it gives you how much is the potential for all the items used. Like, for example, textile, 10% used, machinery, 20%. And then you can go into details. Who is the buyer of this machinery? You can reach even the company details, but you cannot go further than that, because when you email them or try to reach by phone, you cannot reach the decision makers. In this stage, our business developers, business partners in the field, they come onto the stage and you pass them the list. For example, Mark, I want to reach these companies from Brazil. They import our products that we produce, for example, panel con Miss Esra. And Mark can do the bridging. And if any business happens, he gets his profit share. This is how we operate. Please use this tool, Mark.
I will. I thank you also. I had a look yesterday after we discussed about this, and I think it's very, very useful.
Yes.
What's
We
the
have honorable guest, Mr. Adil Sami, Pakistani. Maybe he has also British passport, but living in Istanbul, promoting Turkish real estate, lifestyle in Turkey. Adil, go ahead, please introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. I hope you all are doing good. Abi, first of all, thank you so much for inviting me. This is the first time I'm in this kind of Zoom meeting with you guys. So let me introduce myself. My name is Adil Sami, living in Istanbul from last 9 to 10 years, managing my company, Fortune Group Global. We have 7, 8 offices around the world. Majorly, I'm based in Istanbul. And our target clients, investors, they are from around the world. They wanted to invest here on the businesses, on the real estate, and all kind of franchises. We have around 250 franchises. So whatever we are doing, it's all about high-end investment in Istanbul, in Turkey. That's what my target is. And that's how we are managing.
Adil, you are also a writer of a book. You are a writer. You do only real estate. I recommend you. We have Mr. Zahid from, he used to be ex-energy minister. I already mentioned to you, and ex-energy minister of Pakistan. Titi, I can also link you with him. He knows a lot about oil and gas business, contractors and stuff. Also, I have another contact from Qatar about gas.
Great.
Remind me after meeting, please. Adil.
Yes.
Thank you.
This gentleman, Zahid, he has a lot of millionaire friends, either in Pakistan or Gulf region. They are looking for investment opportunities in Turkey, not necessarily to collect citizenship after buying 400K UK property. Some of them have already better passports like UK or American, but they want to invest in Turkey. they like the lifestyle of Turkey, and they are chasing for companies like service or industry. They want to invest and make their money work. I can also, I'm not sure if you are interested in this kind of business, like acquisition and mergers. There's a lot of opportunities. For example, Mr. Abdullah Sambao, Senegal, he is selling his 2 hotels in Dakar, up and running hotels. There is a lot of business opportunities like this in Istanbul or other industrial cities, like Mr. Mehmet mentioned. This carpet factory is moving out. Maybe it can be transferred to Pakistan. So are you also interested in industrial projects or just property real estate?
You know, we are managing real estate, we are managing business sector. My core, if I'll tell you about our company, I registered in 2007 in England. And majorly, it's all about financial services. So in financial services, we are talking about acquisition, mergers, governance, auditing, all these things we are still managing from here, from Turkey. And we are talking about the energy sector. Yes, even I have some good connections. We have worked with Azerbaijan government 2016, 17, 18, 19. 4 years we have worked with them. We invested around 40 million dollars from Pakistan to Azerbaijan in their energy sector. So if someone is interested to work with us, like it's not about all the services for suppose we are not providing, but as we have a huge network, like 3 million people somewhere are following me on our social media. So we can always market their product. We can always find clients and the customers for all those products.
Thank you, Adil. I think you will like our concept. Also, I want to give floor to you another Wednesday, so that you can talk about real estate opportunities, real estate investment in Turkey. Also, there is Walid in the same industry from Dubai. You can collaborate. Somebody wants property from Dubai, you can give the lead. Also, vice versa.
Sure.
Walid is also our family photographer. Later, I will give him the floor. If you have to leave, I can make him speak now. You want to stay?
Sure. No, I just have 5 more minutes, then I have a meeting. So I can stay here for 5 minutes more. Not a problem.
Okay. Wally, take the floor, please, because he's not gonna stay.
Good afternoon, everyone, and Eid Mubarak to all. قبل الله طاعتكم إن شاء الله. This is Walid bin Jam'an. I am from originally Yemen. I live in UAE, especially in Ajman. My network is not stable. I don't know. There's some problem. Do you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Okay, so I work in 2 ventures. Both of them are into property. The first one is intellectual property for trademark registration and all intellectual property rights, patents, designs, copyright. And the second venture is also in property, but physical property. I am a real estate agent in Dubai. Our company, DNA Real Estate. We help investors from overseas to invest in UAE in general, and specifically in Dubai. You know, there are lots of incentives for investing in Dubai. Maybe Adil knows about it because Dubai is one of the
Crazy market.
Yes, you can invest in Dubai, and there are mostly lots of millionaires, billionaires coming to Dubai and invest in real estate in different sectors, whether in hospitality, in residential, and commercial. So yes, we can collaborate, Adil, and welcome to our platform.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Waleed. From Dubai, I'm already working with, I have hosted Bin Ghati before Ramadan here. The Mac I have hosted, like 4 or 5 companies I have already hosted here, and we are working together. But it's always good to interact and meet new people, and why not we can work together, Waleed?
Yeah, my pleasure, my pleasure.
Walid is also very active in BNI. I don't think more people are coming. Walid, if you want, you can take a family picture. Those who didn't turn on their cameras, Mr. Mehmet, Mr. Hisham, Agwu.
Please, everyone, turn on your camera so I can take a family picture. Adil, good to see you.
Daniel, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Good to see you. Everyone, please.
Likewise.
Nice to see you. All right, everyone. Steve, please turn on your camera if you can.
Walid, also you can take.
Okay, good. All right.
Thank you, Walid. Thank you, Daniel.
Hello, Mr. Yodele.
Hey,
Thank you.
hello. Good to see you.
How are you?
Amazing, amazing.
I believe you are Omo Naija.
Yes, I am. We'll talk after the meeting. So let's continue. All right. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Okay.
Can you, Daniel, can you ask him take the floor? I don't know this gentleman. Maybe he's your guest.
Mr. Agu, good and great to see you. Please, briefly, in 5 minutes, just tell us about you, what you do, and how we can be of help to you.
If you make it 1 minute, that is better. We don't
Okay,
have
1
5
minute.
minutes.
1 minute. I guess we have a lot of
Okay.
people. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Chimobi James Agwu. I'm based in Lagos, Nigeria. I am a BNI professional. I'm a business consultant and business broker. So I connect businesses and help them to grow. Those who want to reposition their businesses, who want to sell their business, who want to buy their business, who are looking for new markets, and who want to gain referrals. I help to make it happen. Thank you so much.
Ago, are you director of BNI Lekki or?
Yeah, I'm the national director of BNI Nigeria.
Once I attended your BNI meetings in Lagos.
Okay.
I think it was Lekki region, and you do it more like a religious ritual. Somebody say BNI, and you all scream "Givers Gain."
Thank you.
I like your motivation and passion.
Thank you.
I noticed in BNI, I was also ex-director in Istanbul. It is a global organization, but it works locally quite well. You have, as you know very well, there is a business chapters, business councils, and everybody is sitting in different industries. So there is no competition within the chapter. But it is not so easy to go beyond the chamber and the chapter, get to know other chapters. And I tried, but it didn't work internationally. So there is a BNI Connect, but I couldn't manage any business back then. I was in furniture industry. Also, the director of Turkey gave me a warning, like, why you texting BNI members outside Turkey? I said, that's why I joined for global connection. Later, I quit. And I think global chambers and Turnkey B2B is more international and business and project focused. International business project. We contribute a lot to tourism, we have participants from more than 40 countries. If a new Turkish company manufacturer wants to enter Nigeria market, you can do the matchmaking. You can provide them a lot of contacts. Thank you, Daniel, for inviting Mr. Agu.
Thank you.
Mr. Steve, also your contact, or Daniel, you invited Mr. Steve?
Yeah, Mr. Steve, are you still here? Let's continue. I don't think he's here. I can't see him.
Okay, we have Nima from Tanzania, another Global Chambers contact. Nima, if you can turn on your webcam and introduce yourself. Can you open your camera?
Yes. Just 1 minute.
Nima is organizing Africa investment event. There is participation from 54 African countries. It will happen in July in Zanzibar or Dar es Salaam. She will give us more detail. This is a great opportunity. We all can come together, Global Chambers and Turnkey members. We can take some Turkish manufacturers, investors as well. Nima, please introduce yourself and tell us about this Africa business and investment event you will organize. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. My name is Neema Mleli. I see Mark Flo here and Titi. I know them. Hi, Titi. Hi, Mark Flo. I'm the executive director for Global Chamber Tanzania, but also the CEO and co-founder of Integrated Empowerment Initiatives. So for now, Global Chamber has never had a conference where it brings all the metros and all the countries together. So we decided to have a first Global Chamber conference, but we are now partnering with OneZim and IEI, my organization. So we are calling it the first African Trade and Investment conference that will be held in Tanzania. The theme will be Tanzania as the gateway for Africa. It is going to be happening from 9th to 11th of July in Dar es Salaam, GenICC conference. And on 8th, we are going to have, in every July, Tanzania is having Tanzanian Trade Fair. It's called Sabasaba. And it happens from 39 June to 10th of July. So we are also organizing for those who are interested to visit the trade fair. We are working with TanTrade. And right now, the host of the event will be the Minister of Industry and Trade, where we are launching with the stakeholders on 17th of this month, the conference. And the conference guest of honor in July will be Her Excellence, the President of United Republic of Tanzania, Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, who will be our guest of honor. And we are pleased to welcome you all. We're going to have B2B. We are going to have different sessions, and 3 days we'll have different themes discussing all the factors. We are also bringing 54 countries in Africa to Tanzania. We are working with embassies from different continents, and from the European, from the UK, from the US, and also the American Chamber of Commerce is on board. We are also working with the Ministry of Industry and Trade, and also TanTrade and Tanzanian Private Sector Federation. So it's going to be a very good experience to discuss trade, especially accelerating intra-Africa trade, but also to access the global markets and also to open closing deals. So I love closing deals, and I'm sure that it will be a closing of deals. We are going to work with ambassadors. We're going to have gala with the ministers. We're going to have networking events. A lot will be happening, breakfast meetings, etc. So I welcome you all in Tanzania, and I look forward to hosting you. So yes, so anyone who wants to be able
Nima,
to be part of this.
I missed some part of your talk. Who will be from government side, minister or president will be joining, and where will be the event? Dar es Salaam or Zanzibar?
It will be in Dar es Salaam, Julius Nyerere International Conference Center.
Okay,
Yes.
and then from politicians from the
Well,
government?
the guest of honor will be the president, Her Excellence Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, but the host of the event, we are hosting with the Minister of Industry and Trade, Honorable Suleiman.
You have a
Saito.
female president, right?
Yes, we have a female president. Yes.
That's very good. Yeah. I hear she does a very good job.
Yes.
Thank
And
you
there
very
are also a lot of opportunities. What I want to highlight is that Tanzania is the gateway for trade in Africa. We are surrounded by 8 countries and also 2 islands, Seychelles and Comoros. So this is a very strategic way if you want to enter the market in East Africa, and also in Africa, we are connected with SADC. So it is very important to highlight this so that you can understand why we are calling it as a gateway for Africa. Thank you.
So I've been to Kenya, Nairobi. I wanted to visit Mombasa with white sandy beaches. I think you have a better ones in Zanzibar.
Yes.
And it is highly populated by Indians. It is the business controlled by trade. Indians are very active in all East Africa because of British colonization.
Yes, that is so true. And we are also going to have, I forgot to mention that the president of SPA will be hosting the event. So opening with the president of Tanzania and the land, and the closing will be with the president of Zanzibar.
Thank you, Nima. We have this. We have to speed up, get going. We needed a business partner for Tanzania. You're very welcome to join our meetings and promote this conference. Inshallah, we will give big support. Also, I can give you
so
1 week. We can designate time, an opportunity, one Wednesday, so that you can tell us more about this conference. Thank you very much, Nima.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, Mr. Wael Osman, take the floor, please.
Thank you so much, Rashid. This is Wael Osman. I'm based in Dubai. I'm running a few companies in Dubai. One of them is Rights Global. Rights Global is an intelligence sourcing company where we mix the business intelligence and lobbying and strategy, and we provide the service for our customers. Either we help in raising funds for government projects or sourcing commodity, sourcing buyers, sourcing projects, sourcing assets. It's about intelligence sourcing. We have 6 trading desks in our office, starting between fuel, gold, sugar, fertilizers, bauxite, and crypto. So these are the main 5 trading desks we have. We also have a company called Sikanda, which is specialized in acquisition. So we're helping our investor in acquiring assets around the world, like refinery, chain of hospitals, education, you name it. We are associated with a number of royal family offices in Dubai, in Bahrain, in Qatar. Personally, I used to work in the government of Dubai for 12 years as advisor for the Crown Prince of Dubai. So we have in-depth knowledge about the government and the government structure. And this is how we build our network globally, especially with the government entities. Another company called Bixonal, which is specialized in information design. Our client are the Prime Minister Office, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, the Crown Prince of Dubai, Dubai Police. All these big clients are our clients. We also have equity in different companies in different domains, starting from technology, tokenization, healthcare, different companies. Yeah. So this is the background for myself and Rise Global.
Thank you very much. I can link you with Mr. Walid. He lives also in Dubai. You can make a physical one-on-one and collaborate.
Thank you.
Mr. Walid, please remind me to send his contacts, please. All right, moving on. We have to get going. Mr. Sambo from USA, he's Senegalese by origin. Thank you for waiting patiently. Also, please mention the hotels on sale. Sambo, go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. My name is Abdullahi Sambu. I'm based right now in the US, but I just go back and forth between the US and Senegal. So Senegal is a market I know very, very well, have strong connections to the market. So thank you for all the opportunities that the Turnkey is bringing. This is one of the best platforms that I joined in a while. So for opportunities right now for Senegal, I have connected with 2 hotels that are for sale. They are all like real outside of the capital. Let's say like 10 kilometers from the capital, and they close to the new airport. Those 2 hotels are for sale. There's also a huge piece of land in the industrial zone that is 8,000 square meters. That's for sale. That is a good location for a good site for manufacturing, if someone is interested. So those are the top opportunities that I have for Senegal right now. I heard also Mehmet was talking about manufacturing for carpet. I just wanted to share with the group here that I'm well connected with the special economic zones for directive for Senegal. So they welcome investment to that nature. Investments is like anyone who's like wants to put together or install manufacturing in these special economic zones because they do have good incentive for it. So they are welcome. So just wanted to highlight, President, that so far in that special economic zones, Turkish companies made big investments there, right? There's a Marriott hotel that is just built by Turkish. There is right now a mall that's being built by Turkish.
Sambo,
Yes.
do you know Summa Construction?
I have heard of them. I know them, but I'm not connected with them.
It's one of the global Turkish contractors.
Okay.
They did so many projects in
Yep.
West Africa,
Yep.
like Expo Center, conference halls, airports, big hotels, either EPC, F or BOT. So the business developer of this Summa Construction is my friend. I will try to invite Mr. Selim Bora, chairman of the company, to Nigeria Invest Panel because he is the chairman of Foreign Economic Relations Board for Nigeria, Nigeria Business Council. but I think he will be too busy. And maybe we can get his business developer. Anyone who are interested to invest hospitality industry in Senegal, I can link him with Mr. Sambo. Thank you, Mr. Sambo. Also, I have a friend, maybe you heard, Avcı Global, Mr. Jihad. Avcı Global, what Avcı Global does, they are furnishing the footballers' villas in a turnkey manner, from design to installation, all the woodwork, facade works, whatever is needed, they provide from Turkey. They send a team, or they have an office already in Dakar. So
Oh, really? Okay.
I can also link you with this guy if you want to renovate your hotel or something. They recently they finished the project of United Nations West Africa Dakar office, and they were the subcontractor. Also, I know the main contractor. I get to know main contractor, Invoy Construction. I linked them with a facade contractor from Turkey, Alukon. They received a $500,000 contract. It was the biggest amount of business development we achieved so far in one deal, $500,000 contract. I linked the Senegalese construction company and Turkish facade contractor, aluminium facade contractor. They did the job, and France is not welcomed anymore in French colonies, as far as I see. They have exploited African resources enough now. The French colonies, Francophone countries, they want to start collaboration with China, Turkey, UAE, and other countries in Africa and Europe. They are following more independent policy. So Turkey is a rising star in Senegal, I can see. Do you agree with me?
I am 300% agree with you, because they understand the model to succeed in Africa. I mean, where today I'm based in the US, but it's very, very, very difficult to for US companies to really penetrate the African market because of the model. Because everything's like takes a long time to be executed. So it is in the model there that you have to bring a package, right? The package mean that you have to bring the technical expertise and also the financial also. So once you have that package, that you can succeed in Africa, because when you hear that Turkey made in 2023, for example, I don't have the data for 2024, $70 billion in Africa, right?
This is
So
investment or trade?
investment, right? Then it makes a big difference when you want to just like really invest in the continent. So you really have to. There's a lot of opportunities, but most of the time the funding is not available. And if it's available locally, it costs a lot of money. That means that you're paying interest rate 15, 18, 90%. So you don't get a high return on investment. My background is in banking. I work for US banks here for 15 years before going to project development and doing consulting. So it just makes sense when you can bring the whole package, right? So you can provide the technical capabilities, right? And then also you want to make sure also you bring the finance with it, and you'll be a winner in Africa.
Sambo, I heard from Summa business developer how they operate. They go to a country for 1 week. They very well know the Africa like their palm, like their hand. So they analyze the country. They make relations, good relations with the ministers, president, king, whatever. They make the politicians partner of the project, and they make a presentation. Like, you need a new airport. This is the cost. And this is the finance we will bring. All we need is sovereign warranty. And once they have the sovereign warranty, they can bring finance from Turkish Exim or African Development Bank or World Bank or European. Usually the model is the project in Africa finance from advanced countries, and the contractor is Turkish. They can get the job done as short as 6 months.
Exactly.
They are very fast. They get the job done. So I will invite Summa one week, inshallah, to tell us about the projects they completed worldwide. I mentioned the people I made one-on-one global chambers people that Turkey, when it comes to contracting business, Turkey is number 2 after China. In the top 250 list, we have around 70 global players. That's like Limak, Yapı Merkezi, all these big contractors. They can realize any kind of projects anywhere in the world as long as the finance is there. Mark, you want to say something?
Yeah, just very quickly, the FC Barcelona, they are renewing and refurbishing the whole stadium, and the company
Barcelona
for FC Barcelona, that's Limak. Exactly.
Limak, yeah. What was the Bernabeu, right?
Say that again?
Stadium Bernabeu.
No, it's Camp Nou. Camp Nou. Bernabeu is for our arch rival Madrid, so ours is Camp Nou. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We know it better because Arda Güler is playing there.
Yeah. So thanks to Limak, we'll have a new stadium soon.
Inshallah.
Yeah.
Well done.
They are great. They are great. And the chairman is a female, Ebru Özdemir. I used to be ex-DEIC executive for an economic relations board for Africa chair. And I know Miss Ebru Özdemir. She's a very modest person and a female boss running this global construction company.
Good. Wonderful.
Okay, Sambo, thank you very much. We have to move on.
Thank you.
We have Kofi Annan of Turnkey, Mr. Akın Sanda.
Akın Sanda. So please, before we proceed, if you have not dropped your LinkedIn profile in the group, please do that so that we can connect with you.
Thank you, Daniel. Akın.
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon from Lagos, everyone. My name is Akın Sanda. I'm a corporate, commercial, and real estate lawyer from Lagos, Nigeria. So basically what we do is we help businessmen who are interested in exploring the Nigerian market. Nigeria has a vast market of about 200 million people. So it's every manufacturer's dream. And what we help you to do is just navigate. We have supported 1 or 2 members of Turnkey in the past. Basically, I think this is a much brighter year, even though we have a higher level of inflation. But there's a lot for companies who are interested in growing locally. When I mean growing locally, is partnering with local companies that already have something going on ground. I have listened to the business opportunities in Senegal and also in Tanzania, and those opportunities are also available here. What we will say is that the Naira, even though might look globally to be in bad shape, but I mean, within the local context, those who are ready and have that African mindset. Like I put it, you must have an African mindset to be able to invest in Africa. If you have that mindset, you will grow, just like I mentioned the gentleman from Vento Furniture. And there are quite a lot of Turkish companies that are doing very, very well in Nigeria because they have the right strategy. So I think we'll be able to support. I'm available to discuss, just advise anyone who is interested in just understanding just the summary on how and when and what to do in Nigeria when you're interested. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Akin. Please get ready for the Invest in Nigeria online panel end of April this month. We will inshallah continue to do this for each and every country, starting from Africa, with good success stories. You can tell the Turkish guys, investors, until the morning, the advantages of investment in Nigeria. They also know the dangers. But I think a success story, and a Turkish guy invested in Nigeria and succeeded, will be much more convincing. So that's why we need success stories like this. He was a furniture guy, went to Nigeria from Kayseri, and he reached now a chain of furniture stores, as far as I remember, 14 stores now.
The 14, yes.
He's looking forward to opening in other cities like Abuja, Kano, and other countries also, like Cameroon, maybe Togo, Benin, and Ghana. So he is becoming a regional player. There is also Hayat Holding. Maybe I can convince. He's a coordinator of Hayat Holding, is my good friend, Mr. Osman. I can invite him. He used to be ex-chairman of Business Council, Nigeria Business Council. Hayat Holding is a big investor for Nigeria. Somebody mentioned about Turkey, Mr. Sambo, investing heavily in Nigeria. And I think the biggest one-shot investment done by this steel manufacturer, Tosyalı, they invested $6 billion in Algeria. Before, Algeria was steel and iron importer. Now Algeria become exporter after the Turkish investment. What Turkish contractors does also better, the job finished has better quality than the Chinese. They create employment. They teach know-how, and most of the time, Chinese, they bring to other countries prison inmates, and they serve by their labor, and the result is not satisfying. I heard this from many ministers and ambassadors, that Turkish contractors does the job in the shortest time with the lowest budget. So we can link you with Turkish contractors for big projects, but they are not interested less than $20 million. It should be big, and finance is very important. One project eats up the Turkish Exim's credit line, Exim's credit line for the country. Let's say Nigeria, a contractor makes a new terminal for the airport, and the credit dedicated to Nigeria is finished. So it's all about, mostly about financing. Who gets the finance, get the project. And this is the pattern. Thank you very much, Akin.
Thank you.
We have Martin, Mr. Daniel's May program partner from Nigeria. Martin, are you in Nigeria or in Istanbul?
I'm in Nigeria at the moment. Nice to meet each and every one of you. Pleasure to be here. My partner here is here as well, Daniel. This business platform has been growing for years, and I want to appreciate you for your continuous effort to connect Africa and Turkey. Very, very crucial, your efforts to this. I have recently taken on new position in Nigeria as the special assistant to the Edo State government in Nigeria. And this position is helping me to also drive attention to my state and also Nigeria at large through the efforts of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpebholo, who is very welcome to anybody who will wish to invest or do business in the state. So Edo State might not be one of the popular states in Nigeria, but it's also—
Where is this state located? I only know Lagos, Abuja, and Kano.
I know. So Edo State is on the southern part of the state. It's also one of the oil producing states.
By the seaside, by the port side.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it also has a port as well. And
you have Abidan, right?
What did you say?
Abidan.
I didn't.
He's talking about Ibadan. It's
Ibadan,
not far from Ibadan.
Not too far. Yes,
So my work, apart from being, I'm sure Mr. Akin will know Edo State very, very well. So my work, apart from being special assistant to the governor, is also business consulting in Nigeria and also in Turkey. Apologies for the noise. There is some work going on here. So that is terrible. Sorry about that. So my work, apart from being special assistant to the governor of Edo State, is also being able to connect businesses between Turkey and Nigeria, which we've done under the umbrella of ME program for a couple of years. We've partnered with Turnkey on different locations as well, and we've been able to support efforts in general. So we have a couple of different running projects from Edo State as well to other parts of Nigeria. I remember someone mentioning about the, being able to drive economic, economic strength between Turkey and Nigeria. We have a standing relationship with the Oyo State government. You mentioned Ibadan. We have a standing relationship with the Oyo State government. They've given us 100 hectares of land, and our proposed idea is to develop an industrial zone, a Turkish-Nigerian industrial zone in Nigeria. And with the help of Turnkey and every member here, we will seek for partnership with Turkish construction companies.
Martin, that's a good idea, because Turkey, when it comes to industrial zones, this is other than construction, this is something Turkey is very good at. We have thousands of industrial zones in like we have cities with the population metropolitans, maybe 20 metropolitans in Turkey, and all of them has industrial zones. And people only know about Istanbul, but we have many exporting cities like Bursa, Izmir, Izmit, Sakarya, Antep, Denizli, Mersin. So I can link you with some Turkish industrial zone organizers. Also, I can link you with architectural and engineering companies. They already know how to build the whole project. So it will come handy. All you need is the support from the government, land,
of course,
and the finance.
Yeah, apart from the land, the government is willing to put up part financing on the project, and also expect potential Turkish companies who are on the deal to bring some part financing, technical knowledge, and also
Martin, can you present this this project, industrial zone, Turkish Nigeria industrial zone project, on 30th of April, end of this month? We have Invest in Nigeria panel. Can you? I will.
Yeah, absolutely.
Daniel, please add Martin to the poster.
No problem.
Okay.
I will do that. Also, I think Martins, please talk about some takers projects that we have in.
Yeah, of course.
Do you collaborate with Tika?
No, we haven't, but whatever collaboration we can, like I said, my position being in the government will help to facilitate anything that needs to be done. Our governor is very...
Tika is, for those who doesn't know, Turkish Investment and Collaboration Agency. Mr. Hakan Fidan, now the foreign minister, used to be chief of Tika. Tika does a lot of development projects like hospitals, agriculture, education, to help development of emerging countries, not only in Africa, in Europe, Middle East, Central Asia, and Africa heavily. Go ahead, please. If you have challenges, I can link you with president of Tika and Nigeria coordinator.
That would be great. So I will make a presentation concerning the industrial zone for that program because it's very crucial. Nigeria is at a very crucial point logistically when it comes to West Africa. The position of Nigeria is a very good position for logistics reasons to be able to transport goods from Nigeria to neighboring countries. So it reduces the stress of potential Turkish companies who will be part of these industrial zones. They will be able to ship their goods without so many problems and be able to service the African market with less logistic costs. So that's one of the few things that we are trying to bring on board. And we also have a potential development for a milk production factory in Nigeria as well, because we have an off-taker agreement with Friesland Campina, who is willing to offtake any amount of milk that we are able to produce in that factory. So these are some of the points we are looking for partners who can bring both technical knowledge and some sort of funding, because we will be able to bring some funding on board as well. So if we have anyone who is willing to partner on this type of products, we have the off-taker agreements in place with Friesland Campina, and they are willing to extend it over a period of time. Again, my sincere apologies for the noise. There's just construction going on.
Martin, we have to cut it.
Yeah, no problem.
We are running out of time. Mr. Dare, I linked with Daniel.
Okay.
Daniel, I will make you also the host of this Invest Nigeria group, so you can add more people. Like Martin. We can be co-manager and update the poster. Dare is trying to convince Westel about assembly line in Nigeria.
Very crucial.
So he made some progress already. We convinced them already to invest in Ethiopia. We found a partner, Mr. Ozan Semerci. Is another success story. We will talk when it comes to Nigeria. I will make him the speaker. So the success story of Ethiopia. He went to Ethiopia, $1,000 in his pocket, married Ethiopian wife, started trade, agri trade, and because he is an exporter, he can open letter of credit, and he become representative of famous Turkish brands. Now he has reached 9 stores. They are planning assembly line in Addis Ababa, and he become one of the top exporters of coffee exporters of Ethiopia. He's a self-made millionaire. Inshallah, we are going to hear about his success story more. He's a very active. He's promoting Ethiopian coffee everywhere. Every month, he's exhibiting in another coffee fair around the world. He's really hardworking guy and modest person. For example, Turkey is negotiating a peace deal between Ethiopia and Somalia, and Tika made a big mosque and a renovated tomb of Najashi, king of Habeshistan. our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam sent some Muslims when there was oppression in Mecca to seek asylum in this Christian kingdom, Habeshistan back then, and Najashi, the king back then. He received the Muslims, and he provided them accommodation, and he protected them. So thanks to this hospitality, in the past, Turkey made a big facility in Mekelle region. Erdogan is going to visit Ethiopia, and Ozan Semerci is working on this. His visit he will do the opening of this facility. It's important for Ethiopian Muslims, and he will do the opening. Mr. President Erdogan with Abiy Ahmed, the Ethiopian president. This is one example. He opened a sesame factory also in Mekelle region. Inshallah, if you can convince Tika to invest in Nigeria, I can also help you accelerate the process. It will be good. It will be great. Thank you very much. Martin, great to have you. I hope you will join regularly. And Umar Musa from South Africa.
So, hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Umar, welcome.
Eid Mubarak. It's nice to be on this very wide and big platform that is connecting the entire world, I would say, not only Africa. So we really appreciate, Mr. President, for your effort. And then we wish, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us going. Anyway, I am Umar Musa. I based here in South Africa, but I'm originally a Nigerian. So in summary, we are marketers. We are marketers, we are contractors, and then we also into aviation, we also into mining from the Emerging Association of Namibia, Emerging Mining Association of Namibia. So whoever is interested in our services is welcome. Like presently today, I hear from different people actually. Currently, we have a factory, a trampoline factory from Nigeria. It's called Zaria Industry. They used to be manufacturing trampoline and some bag for the post office in the olden days. It's I already sent our president all the detail about that factory. Whoever is interested about it, then you can contact him. Then now you can.
Musa, your partner Tekla, say my regards. She is coming to Istanbul in May.
Oh,
she's a mining lady from Namibia.
Yeah.
She can help you with equipment and stuff. Mr. Ozan, for example, he was asking me mining equipment recently. We proposed with Turkish contractors, but the prices were a little bit higher than the Chinese. So Ethiopian buyer, they went to China, but Turkish quality is better. In the end, lowest price shouldn't be always the decision maker.
Yeah, actually, we really appreciate Mr. President for this movement that you are making for us. Actually, we know equipment from Turkey is like a European standard. We can't compare it with Chinese. We really appreciate. And then another aspect also I want to discuss about is we are also into aviation. We're buying aircrafts. So and then we
Have you,
also
have you contacted with Ayhan Koç? He's a charter plane guy.
yes. I contact him. We discuss actually what we have already discussed, and then I have also contacted our generator boss, Mr. Yeah. So currently we have a few aeroplanes. We even have a new one. We also have two ambulances from Airbus. Whoever is interested, you can get in touch with us from South Africa.
I think you can find buyers for your jets in UAE, in Gulf, in Nigeria.
Yes.
These they have a lot of millionaires.
Yeah,
from Brazil as well.
Yeah, from Brazil. Okay. You are welcome. You are welcome. Anytime you are welcome.
Welcome.
And then another thing I want to ask our Brazilian man, I had him talking about meat production. I don't know, do they produce also chicken? Do you produce halal chicken? So probably we can do something also here in South Africa.
Musa, do you need to import white meat?
Yeah, I will find out, but I know meat market here is very big. Basically,
Listen,
from South Africa here,
when I visited Ghana, I noticed chicken is more expensive than the beef. That is, I'm not even saying the pork, you know. I asked why. They said we don't have chicken farms here. And so I invited to the network a chicken farm contractor. So it's a wise investment. If there's a lack of white meat, I can link you with the company. They do the whole service, turnkey, design, machinery, engineering, installation. All you need is the chicks. So they can also bring the chicks. And there you go. You have egg factory, you have white meat. And we have also Sudanese businessman. He produce corn for poultry feeding, corn.
Okay.
Feeding corn.
No, they are welcome. They are welcome here in South Africa. But to be honest with you, Mr. President, when you talk of factories and industries here, we have big factories. We have big farms. But one thing I learned, like I had some time, like the Brazilians, I know they are very smart when it's come to producing chicken. They even produce it from the sea or in the ship before it arrived to South Africa. That is one thing I know. But the only thing that is that I can tell our Brazilian brother here is this: I solely have market for halal. If it is definitely halal, so I have also few guys around me here, the Indians that I can connect with when we see. Yeah. Once they meet all the chicken, mostly chicken actually, chicken is welcome. So and then here also in South Africa there is a fish we call snook. Actually, I don't know what really happened. Like it's getting scarce, and people here in South Africa they used to eat. Basically, like it's been produced here in Cape Town. I mean, they used to fish it from the seas of Cape Town and around. But I realize now they are even importing what a fish called barracuda. So if the Brazilian person also will get us the snook, is also welcome. Real snook.
Musa, we have to move.
Yeah, thank you very much for the opportunity to meet. Thank you so much.
From Mauritania, President, Business Council President, Mr. Zainal Abidin. I've been asked a few times also from Kenya and Tanzania about fishing boats and fish farms in the ocean. Zainal Abidin can help you. I can link you. He provided the same for Mauritania.
Interesting.
Keep in mind.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you so much.
Speaking of Zainal Abidin, last week's success story, Zainal Abidin placed a tomato paste order with Mr. Erkan. Erkan, take the floor, please.
Okay. All right.
Hello,
Thank you very
everyone.
much.
Hope you are doing well. All you doing well. Happy Eid to all Muslims participants. And as you know, we are in food sector and food and detergent sectors. Both foods like commodity like foods like sunflower oil, sesame oil, tomato pasta, and olive oil, and also the ready products, packaged products like when you go to a supermarket, you can find them in the shelves
Erkan,
of markets.
you can say one-stop shop for FMCG. You know.
Yeah, FMCG, but
I wanted to say that.
yes, but so many people don't know in the group. I already several times I tried to say it FMCG, but no one knows actually. I don't know
No,
how
the
many participants know it.
Professional. You can even say fast-moving goods. You know.
Consumer goods, yeah. Fast moving consumer goods, yeah, yeah. And today there are so many talks about construction, and I want to add something. As you know, if you want to construct something in any country, if there will be the workers will come from Turkey, in example, 2,000 workers for a big project, there should be a canteen in this kind of construction area, and their goods also came from Turkey.
So
Although
you should make one-on-one with Mr. Nezih. He's a prefab contractor, and they do big working camps. Also, you can do one-on-one with Miss Ayla. This shipping ships, commercial ships.
Yes, yes.
They need a supply, food supply, and hygiene supply, cleaning stuff.
As you know, we do our first business with Mauritania with Mr. Zainal, and we can do with other African members of the group. Inshallah, we will start with them also. And
Erkan,
yes,
what can you say about Turnkey? How Turnkey is supporting you? He is from food business, and he already received his one container or more.
it is one container for starting, and now we are talking about 2 containers more.
To be shipped to Mauritania?
Yes, to be shipped Mauritania, yeah.
So I
and
believe
also they distribute in Burkina Faso also.
I believe there is no tomato paste factory in Mauritania. That's why.
Yes. But they also sent it to the Burkina Faso also.
All
and
right.
you know, food and detergent is everywhere on our lives, and all the business connections, I think, in African ones and from other areas can work in food sector. And please reach out me if you need any help on this subject. And we are also have some negotiations with Mr. Yahaya for the sunflower oil from Russia or from Turkey. We are now trying to find a good price. Inshallah, we will understand also with him. And I'm waiting from other participants of group.
Erkan, you can also do transit trade.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, not only from the Turkey, we also can make branded goods from Europe also, and some of goods from other where of the world, and we can supply to Africa.
I think you should collaborate with Mark.
Yes. I have inquiry from the Saudi Arabia, 30 containers of the chicken. As you know, their sizes fit the Brazil and Ukraine. We couldn't find a good partner in the Ukraine, and actually due to war situation, it's very risky. And I'm searching for the Brazil partner. It will be very good for me.
So Akan, I will also try and connect you with Martins. I think for FMCG product, we try to work with Yavuz Atun, the founder, the CEO of Happy Center, right? Happy Hour. Happy Hour. For market entry, I'll connect you with Martins for Nigerian market so that you can
Okay, it will be good.
So Daniel, the Happy Supermarket trying to penetrate Nigeria?
Yes, for FMCG, yes.
Okay, if you make our first 1-2 containers, I will visit also Nigeria for.
So Dr. Adekunle is here as well for market entry. Martins is here, but I think you should have one-on-one with Martins and Dr. Adekunle. We'll see where we can also work with you on that.
Also, Musa needs white meat, chicken meat for South Africa. You can help him outsource.
No problem. That's no problem. So let's continue about time.
Quickly, just one thing.
Yeah,
I will speak to Mr.
you can
President and Daniel.
discuss the details in person, please.
Yeah.
If you need contacts, just ask me. We have to move on.
Yes.
Mr. Yahaya is waiting patiently. Mr. Reza is already bored because of the long introduction session.
No problem. It's good to know each other.
We have many newcomers today. Sorry, Mr. Reza. I am working hard for you guys. He always keep it short as soon as as much as possible, like KISS, keep it short and simple. But no matter how hard I try, it cannot be less than an hour. I give everyone 2 minutes, and then if we have 30 participation, then 1 hour finished. So I don't want to skip anyone because everybody is here for networking and they want to introduce, they want to talk. If we let only newcomers talk, then they don't get to know the old members. So it doesn't work out like this. Daniel and would confirm me. Also, Doug, this is how Doug does it in Global Chambers. So we have to speed it up. If the number is more than 20, maybe we should limit it by 1 minute, and Daniel can be the timekeeper and say next. I will give the moderation job to Daniel later. So he's a moderator as well. I will play my presidential role. I should speak less. So Sharon, please go ahead, introduce yourself. Cameron.
Sharon, please unmute yourself.
Yes. Hello, everyone. I'm Sharon, and I'm based in Cameroon, and I run an Africa trade development agency called Afrique Monitor. We run market entry research services, business development services, corporate due diligence services in Cameroon and in 30 other sub-Saharan African countries. So we pretty much have very good connections in many parts of the sub-region. So I joined last week, and I just want to say hello. I have been in touch with Ekan. I have seen some opportunities for some of the different businesses that are promoting themselves on this platform. I also think in Cameroon, there's a lot we can do with Turnkey. So I am happy to be here and looking forward to more networking sessions. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon. We needed a regular business partner from Cameroon, and inshallah, you will fill up this position. And we move to Kasim, concrete mixer.
Sorry, my network went off.
It's all right, Sharon. We move to Kasim.
This is not good.
Hello.
Go ahead, Kasim.
Merhabalar. Konkret mikser imalatı yapıyoruz biz de. Afrika pazarına hitap ediyoruz. Gana'ya fuara katılacağız. Kamerun'dan da müşterilerimiz ziyaretimize gelecek. Kontak halinde olduğumuz müşterilerimiz var. O
This is
bölgelerde
Mr.
tanıştık.
Kasım. This is Mr. Kasım, partner of Yıldırım Machine. Concrete mixers, mobile concrete mixers. You put gasoline inside. It has the engine runs with gasoline. It produces its own energy, and you can mix sand, cement, and water. It creates cement. So this is needed for all the African contractors. The cost of the machine around $10,000. Their factory located in Chorlu. If you need a bigger concrete batches, we have also Conmec. Conmec made 3 brick factories in Ghana so far. For especially contractors, infrastructure, superstructure, because in Africa there is not much cement factories. Here they order and the truck, the mixer comes and they pump to the building. But for remote areas or for medium-sized projects in Africa, you need this, and they have a solution. They will go to Ghana WCI forum. I am planning to join also in end of May. I'm planning to come with Yıldırım Machine, and there is also Mr. Sheriff will be there, our coffee and tea trader. Maybe a few turnkey members will join. The commercial advisor of Ghana, Mr. President's advisor, new Ghana President advisor is our all-time Ghana business partner, Mr. Emmanuel. He is one of the founding members, and his cousin also appointed as foreign trade minister. So we have Yushau, we have Sharon with a Ghanaian background, we have Miss Ruby, we have Emmanuel. We have like in the field like 5 business partners, and they will help us with B2B and matchmaking of Turkish companies. In the future, inshallah, we do it now with WCI. We will do it with Turkaf and global chambers, and maybe one day alone. But mostly we are focused in online B2B panels, conferences, business delegations, individual business delegations, and field support. We haven't started the trade missions, business forums yet, but it's on the agenda. Inshallah, keep following Turnkey. Kasım Bey, ben sizin tercümanınızı yaptım.
Teşekkür ederim.
Yani Mayıs'ta orada olacağınızı, Gana'da, Akra'da. Otelin adını hatırlıyor musun?
Otel daha yeni belli olacak. Öncesinden de biz Gana'dan önce Togo ve Benin'e geçeceğiz.
28-29'du değil mi?
Evet, 28-29, 25, 26, 27'de de daha öncesinde Togo ve Benin'de olacağız. Otellerde 1-2 hafta içerisinde lokasyonlar net bir şekilde belli olur. Paylaşırız buradaki toplantılarımızda da.
Aslında bende vardı lokasyon, evet. Gana. WCI Forum Ghana, 28-29 May, Accra Alisa Hotel.
Ben daha önceki şeyleri de tasdik ettim.
They will also
Benim
visit.
Togo.
They will also visit Togo and Benin. Thank you, Kasım.
Thank you, Raşit Bey.
Kasım Bey, lütfen WCI ile konuşun. Ben sizin ekibin bir parçası olarak gelmek istiyorum. Emre Bey'e söyledim. Yani giriş ücretiyle ilgili kolaylık gösterirse ben size B2B'lerle ilgili orada çok yardımcı olmak istiyorum. Şerife de aynı şekilde.
Utku
The
Bey'le bir
entrance.
randevumuz var bizim. Haftaya buraya gelecek bizim fabrikaya ziyarete.
Tamam. Ben de
Ürünleri
katılayım ona. Orada konuşalım.
tamam.
Hat-
Yani gün saati
hatta
belli olunca haber edelim.
tamam. Hatta Konmek'e de gidelim beraber. Ya da Mehmet Bey gelsin. Zaten yan yana değil mi sizin
Ha,
fabrikalar?
yan yana fabrikalarımız Mehmet Bey'le.
Tamam. İnşallah bir organizasyon yapalım. Teşekkürler.
Ben teşekkür ederim.
So the entrance to this business forum for Turkish exporters, $3,000 for the B2B table, and the booth start from $7,000 if you, and they provide accommodation, but you have to buy your ticket and you have to take care of your visa. We can organize similar events in collaboration with Turkaf and WCI and Global Chambers in the future, inshallah. In July, also, NEMA, Tanzania, is working on a conference that will have all the Global Chambers directors, advisors, and directors from 54 African countries. Moving on, who didn't speak? Asrat? Daniel?
Yes, I think we have Dr. Giwa here. I wanted Dr. Giwa to speak for maybe 1 minute. Then
Okay.
Dr. Adekunle is also available 1 minute because we don't have time. 1 minute each.
Asraf, what about Asrat, your guest or?
Yes, yes. I don't think he's available. Asrat, you can speak for 1 minute as well. Dr. Giwa, you can speak to us for 1 minute. Just introduce yourself, tell us what you do and how we can be of help to you. If you don't mind, turn on your video.
Good morning, House.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, we can hear you.
Okay, sorry. I would have loved to do it more professionally, get a presentation, but it's a bit impromptu.
It's okay.
Are we together?
Yes, just 1 minute. Just tell us briefly about yourself.
Let me just show my face briefly, because I'm actually where I shouldn't show my face, but I'll go ahead. Can you see me?
Yes,
good morning.
we can.
All right. So I am currently located in Lagos State, Nigeria. I'm a medical doctor with about 21 years of experience. I have been able to see how much Turkey medical tourism field is growing. I've met 1 or 2 people pushing such a mission. In Lagos here, there are over 20 million people. We are trying our best medically, but there's a huge gap for high-profile services that currently can be offered within Nigeria. With your permission and interest, we can pool resources of clients needing professional services that can be gotten in Lagos. Now, the best approach will be to try and have a presence in Lagos, even if it's just an office, such that people will have our contact, and I will be more than glad to be part of this whole process. I'm currently working with the biggest diagnostic center in Lagos as a staff. I run my private business, which is a wellness center. Subject to what exactly you require me to do, in 2 weeks max, we will have something to work with. I hope I've not spent 1 minute.
That's okay. Thank you very much. Mr. Rashid, Dr. Giwa is someone I would really love you to meet. Let's see where we can work with him as well in Nigeria. We already have partners in Nigeria. Riza also is open to this partnership, work with medical professionals. So maybe after
he's a medical doctor?
Yes, he's a medical doctor. So
okay, I give you have numbers of, you're in touch with Riza, right? We met at Bosco conference.
Yes. I will connect with him as well.
Okay, good.
Dr. Adekunle, if you're available, 1 minute, please. Dr. Giwa, no problem. We'll connect after now.
All right. I want to appreciate everyone. I want to stand on the existing protocol. I'm Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmos, UN Ambassador for Quality and Affordable Education in Africa, UN Diplomat of Government Bilateral Trade, just all over Africa.
I'm the ambassador to National Youth Council of Nigeria and the Republic of Turkey, and I'm the global president of the Global Clusters worldwide. Among many other things, the Global Clusters is the latest and the finest social media platform on earth with revolutionary concepts to advance humanity, business, and every other good thing in our community forward. It's basically a consortium of professionals or upcoming professionals, technocrats, or upcoming technocrats, entrepreneurs, upcoming entrepreneurs, where they share accurate knowledge of their industry, accurate information, and accurate connections. So the Global Cluster is proudly, it's pretty much like a Facebook, but it's a community of forward thinkers. So proudly Nigeria, proudly Africa to the world. So we bring together, we're using the platform to expose and develop more professionals in Africa, more technocrats and more entrepreneurs. In so doing, we're tapping into the gap of government bilateral trade, and we're tapping into opportunity to develop skills. So we came up with 7 revolutionary concepts. Number 1, the mind surgery revolution, where we make sure that we train every members of the community every day. You know, mind surgery is engaging them in critical thinking, creative thinking, thinking out of the box, innovative thinking, paying attention to uncommon details, and bringing those that have done well in every community to expose the youth as to how they can equally move and ensuring that they adopt each other. So another revolution we do is humanity, ensuring that we educate the members of the community to deal with one another based on humanity, not based on religiosity, not based on tribalism, not based on ethnicity. So we want them to be an embodiment of humanity. Then another revolution is the love revolution. We are all product of excitement. Let us let it rain. In Africa, we see that a lot of people don't really love themselves, and we make love revolution an integral part of the revolution to ensure that people pass love to one another, empathy, show empathy, and all of that. So that call too, we train them every Wednesday. Then the 4th one is the people-to-people revolution. We want
Daniel,
every good person in every society.
time management.
Dr. Adekunle,
Right.
we are trying as much as possible to manage time. What we are going to do, we have another meeting. We are going to invite you to come tell us more about the.
All right, thank you.
He's a medical doctor, as far as I understand. Link him with Reza, please.
Yes, I will do that. I'll do that. Thank you very much.
And Ashrat is the last speaker.
Yes, please. I think everybody has spoken now, so we can move on.
Ashrat is
Ashrat is not. I don't think Ashrat is here with us. Maybe
he's here. I see.
Ashrat, are you here?
Maybe he can do it once available. You can send him private message.
Okay.
Yushau, thanks for waiting patiently, man.
No problem. No problem.
It's your time. Start your show, and I will link you, or you can also post the presentation on the network.
Yeah, sure.
Touch screen sharing. You can also run some videos as well. You are floor is yours. Go ahead.
Yeah, sure. You know, we took a lot of time. I mean, not to say it in a bad way, but I'm going to try and keep it very short, just to show you, I mean, what we do and that's all. So now I'm sharing my screen. Hello, everyone. Again, my name is Yushau. Can everyone see my screen?
Yeah, make it full screen, please.
Okay, sure. Give me a second. Yeah, can you see now?
It's not full yet.
Is
You can
it okay now?
From yes, you good now.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah, so my name is Yushau. I'm from Ghana, half Ghanaian, half Nigerian. I've been in Turkey for the past 10 years. I schooled here. I major in psychology. So I mean it's befitting. I mean when I enter into this kind of field, I'm currently the import and export manager, and also the quality control and operational manager for Aslı Park. I'm doing all this in one sitting. So Aslı Park is a company which is into manufacturing of playground. I don't know, maybe Mr. Rashid is going to know Doha Park, which is a very old playground company, which started in 1993. And then later, so you can see here, we have Aslı Park. Under Aslı Park, we have Robbie Wood, which is strictly eco-friendly playground. And also we have Park Market, which is under Doha Park, which we normally do internal sales. And also which is more into plastic and metal playground. So like I said, I mean, the company started in 1993 with metal and plastic. So later in the years, you know, the problem with global warming and stuff like that. And our main boss, who is a very old man who retired, and then later his son took over. So within this, he was like, okay, why not? We try something eco-friendly. So we looked into Europe. There is a particular wood which is called acacia in Turkey, but in America and Europe, it's either robinia or maybe black locust. And how did they come about? It came about when the Scandinavian country uses that particular wood to make boats and also the shores. So they come to find out that, oh, okay, so with all these years, this wood has been in water, and why is it that it's not rotting? So then that means, I mean, this wood is very strong, and when you put it in nature, it wouldn't have any bad effect on nature, and it's very strong, and it has lower density. So that's the reason why we started, doing production with this robinia wood. So pretty much, this is, our advantages, and when using robinia wood, it is very aesthetic. I mean, you can do whatever you want with it. I mean, just to fit, nature. So that is one of our advantages, and it is also very eco-friendly. I mean, it doesn't have any, any vomiting. You know, some woods have something that they spew, from them, but this one is very conformable, or very good in nature, and it's complete wood. So, I mean, it looks very good in nature. And we also have the compliances of the standard. So what is this standard? This standard actually, it talks about how this playground is not a danger. So for me, as import and export manager, and also someone who is doing quality control, you know, when you build a playground and you put it there, and a lot of people don't seem to think about how there's going to be a risk, or maybe let's say a child, you cannot control a child, especially when it comes to a male child. As a psychologist, so what we do is this standard, it all talks about, the spaces, or maybe let's say the body index. So maybe I did a rail for a playground. So I have to make sure that when the hand of the child goes in, it should come out in a way that there's not going to be any problem. But in a sense that they gave so let's say 2.5 centimeters to 8 centimeters. So that one, when it goes there, it comes out very easily. But in a suggestion, let's say we made it 5 centimeter. So 5 centimeter, when it goes in, it gets stuck. So when pulling it out, it's going to hurt the child, and this is going to be a problem for the company. But this standard comes in to, what do you call it, to help in case of dangers like this. So this standard is European standard actually, and we also have the same standard, which is ASTM, which is for Canada and also America. And we do customized designs because we deal with woods, and it's very flexible. And we have the shortest, in the industry, we have the shortest lead time. So I've worked with companies in Spain, in Italy, in France, in some of these Scandinavian countries like Sweden, Switzerland, Finland, for example. When we talk about playground, everybody seems to, talk about compound, Vinci, and Buglo, but we had some customers from these companies, and when they come to us, they come always because we give them the easier, the shortest lead time, and we give them the best of products. So we have, a very short lead time. So customer satisfaction, because we said that we are going to move to eco-friendly, everything about eco-friendly, what we did is a lot of companies in Europe, even though they said the pace of, let's say, the standard, or maybe let's say the global warming and stuff like that. When it comes to connection of the playground, what they do is they use metal, which we are against, using the metal. So what we do is everything is strictly wood. We do everything eco-friendly, so it's strictly wood. So we have our main groups, which is the Robinia part, like I said, which is this one. And then we have metal plastic. Also, we have urban furnitures. So the metal plastic ones, you can see we have outdoor fitness, we have normal playground, and then we have thematic playground, which is in case you want something special, that is the meaning of thematic. And we have, so let's say a theme of a sea, something which will look like, it comes from the sea. So let's say fish, seagull, or maybe let's say a boat, a bigger boat, for example, or maybe let's say a playground using something like an octopus. And also, I know a lot of people know about Survivor, which is one of the programs in the Dominican Republic. Most of their stuff, everything that you see they use there, we are the producers. We produce everything for Aju Media. So here, these are some of our example projects. This one, I'm going to go very fast. These are some, this is one of the products I did for the municipality in Côte d'Ivoire, which is in the city close to, the port. So you can see this type of projects. So this is strictly Survivor. And this is our factory. This is what we have 3 different factories. This is one of our factory, which is we do both metal and plastic here. And we have some wood also, some part of wood here. So here, this is our strictly eco-friendly product. So here we have the play group, we have the fitness, which we also use wood, and also we have an indoor play group. But this indoor play group, we do it, based on project. We don't have it in our catalog. We do it based on projects. Okay, so when it comes to wood, also this is some of our projects that we did, but I'm going to move very fast because at the end I will show you where to find these projects. So this is our second factory, which is also in Kojaili. So you can see this is the stuff that we do. Also, this is Pinocchio, which we exhibited last year in Atrax Fair in Istanbul. And this one is recently, we just built one in Çorlu, Çorlu Belediyesi. We did this one for Çorlu. So you can see this one was 2024. You can see me back there. This one was 2024, a very big playground, Pinocchio. This is a thematic play. Okay, so now let me show you the example project that we did. So in case anyone is interested and want to see, what we did in what do you call it, face to face, or maybe let's say in real. So we have Haji Osman Korusu, which this is a project we did for them. We also have Millet Bachese, just like this one. We also have Beylik Duzu, Yaşam Vadisi. We also did another project for Yaşam Vadisi. This is Atatürk Kent Ormanı, which is also a park. This is Gölet in Umraniye. This is Hidayetin Bağ Park, which is also in Sarıyer. This is Aliye İzzet, which is Kahramanmaraş. This one is a very old project. We have Yayla Çocuk also in Denizli. We have Yüzyılınci Park also in Denizli. We have Adalet in Denizli. This is a project in Israel, Kakal. This is in Georgia for a real estate company. This is also in Iraq, Batufa. This is also in Tel Aviv. These ones are school projects. This is Iraq. This is Azerbaijan, a recent project I did last year. This is for Survivor, which every Turkish knows. And this is also in Azerbaijan. This is somewhere in Canada. Also in Morocco. In France. And in Holland. So yeah, pretty much this is what we do. I try to keep it very short, and also I want to ask for the permission from Mr. Rashid to just let me show something small about FAMI Global.
Yusha, before moving to FAMI Global, here is all the business developers partners. They need to know who are your buyers, like shopping malls, schools, private schools, and municipalities. You do also big parks for the cities and city furniture, right?
Yes, right. Yes,
also,
so thank you.
Exercising equipment for the visitors of the park. A lot of retired people, housewives, the people they don't have finances to go to gym, they exercise with this equipment. Who, please mention to whom they should market your products.
Right. Okay, thank you very much. Pretty much, our customers in general, our customers are municipality, which is one of the biggest one. So just an example, only last year in Turkey here, we did 100 different parks for Istanbul municipality, 100. So we had a bid, and then we won the bid, which is almost around 300 million Turkish lira, which we did 100 parks for only Istanbul municipality. That is the first one. The second one, we also work for real estate. Every real estate developers, or maybe let's say real estate companies, after everything, you cannot, build a house without thinking about the children. Because playground, it's very important for the children's well-being. For me, as someone who has a psychology background, I can speak about the positive impact which has on children, which is the mental and the emotional well-being. Also, the social and the interpersonal skills, and also you can talk about the educational benefits, because the more the children play, actually it's good for their motor system, which we can speak about the frontal lobe of the brain, also, I mean, when they work together, which has an impact on interpersonal, which is what do you call it? Which is also important for the children, and also it gives them the what do you call it? It gives them a lot of experience. I mean, when working between each other. So I made mention of municipality and also real estate developers, or maybe the real estate companies. We also deal with schools, either public schools or private schools, but mostly public schools. They are, I mean, it goes into, or maybe let's say the municipality are the one who tend to, I mean, to do those ones. So I'll speak about private schools. So private schools also, I mean, come to us for a project. So we also do for private schools. We have architectural companies who normally take projects from construction companies. They also are our customers, and also we do special projects for malls. For example, I did 2 different projects in Lebanon and also in Jordan, which is in the middle of a shopping mall. So it's like in the middle of the walkway, you have what we call a 2 platform, and then also I mean chairs, and I put I mean different animal figures and stuff like. So maybe people come there, and then they go on the platform, they sit down, and then they drink coffee. So we do special projects like that also. And apart from that, yeah, pretty much these are our main customers. And also, last but not the least, just like the one I did in Abidjan, there are people who normally buy them. They buy them and then they put it in an enclosed area. So people pay money and then use them. So some people use it for commercial purposes. So these are mostly my customers.
Sorry, can I speak?
Yeah, sure.
Hello.
Do you have any question? Yeah, sure. Hello, Mr. Umar.
Okay, yeah, Mr. Yahaya, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
From seeing all what you are doing, I felt, why can't we try South Africa?
Yeah, of course. You know, it is one of the markets I'm trying to enter, but I have compound there. The last time last year, I had the compound distributor who came from South Africa to us here, but we were in contact, and then later I think maybe he renewed his contract with compound. So of course, if you can help me find, I mean, bigger customers, or maybe let's say real estate companies, I'll be really appreciative.
Yes, inshallah, I'm thinking let us go to the real estate and municipalities possibly.
Sure.
I
Sure.
base in Cape Town.
Great.
So, thank you very much.
Yushau, please end this parking and playground presentation and mention us about your Fami Global business.
Yeah, sure.
You want to show your website?
Yeah, of course. I'm going to show my website, but I'm just going to, I mean, show something small. I'm just going to move very fast. So also, I have I'm the co-founder of Fami Global Solution, which is a company in Ghana, actually, in Ghana. But me being here for a very long time, I get requests from Ghana from customers who want, I mean, different different products. So, for example, someone contacted me looking for sunflower oil. So I'm in contact with Mr. Erkan. As of now, as we are speaking, I have also a big project when it comes to textile T-shirts, and also, I mean, jeans and stuff like that. So, Mr. Rashid, if you can help me find a textile company, because it is going to be, I mean, a special made, you know, with logo and stuff like that.
Okay.
So just to show, I mean, my company, I mean, what we do is we get customers from Ghana who want pretty much these type of stuff: oil, rice, and pasta, and also detergent and doors and what do you call it, furnitures and cables and stuff like that. So most of the time they contact us. Okay, this is what we want. Can you help me? So that is one of the main reasons why I joined Turnkey, and I know very soon I'm going to land someone a good job, as I'm speaking with Mr. Erkan right now, because I have a customer who is really interested in oil, sunflower oil, and also we also get solar panels. We get a lot of requests when it comes to solar panels. So, Mr. Rashid, if you can help me get a good supplier, I can also connect them with some customers. So yeah, about Fami Global, that's what we do. It's a trading company. What we do is we the bridge between the manufacturers and the suppliers here in Turkey and in Ghana.
How big is the project for solar?
The project for solar, the customer is a real estate agent. He just bought I think 100 acres of land, and he is looking to start a project. So he's looking for solar panel company who is going to do a project.
You mean he is looking for solar contractor from design to installation?
Yeah. That's right.
He will sell the energy to government or produce himself, use himself?
No, he's going to produce everything himself, not for governments.
So he need this for his factory and stuff.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, I know many contractors. Mr. Reza also came from this field. The home, you know, the mobile, the doors you set up at home on the roof.
Yeah.
So it produces energy, heating water, etc. for mostly to heat water. And now the technology advanced. There is a battery system. We have, I met a supplier called Rumitech. They have a pole. It works with solar and wind. And it produces enough energy for the house to run the machines and everything. And you can save the energy to the battery. And also we have Mr. Serdar Kuzyaka, MSK Global. He's an electronic control contractor. He does also uninterrupted power supply, UPS, that works with solar. Also, there's B-Plan, Mr. Osman. He does energy contracting projects, energy projects, solar or wind. So we have many options. I know also Controlmatic is. I linked them with Mr. Dare for solar panel projects, energy efficiency projects. It's a big contractor, and they opened a battery factory, lithium battery factory recently. We have also, I am in touch with Yilmaz Yeo. This company is also energy contractor. We have many options. So if the buyer is serious, I can connect you, link you with many contractors, suppliers.
I really appreciate that.
You can finish your screen share. Anybody has a question, please raise hand. Daniel, do the moderation, please. Hisham, you didn't introduce yourself, Hisham. Mr. Hisham from Morocco. is going to a silent corner.
Yeah. I think Mr. Umar Musa has a question.
Yes, my questions here is this, one is for you and then the other one is for our president. So let me start with the president one. Actually, there are certain provinces from Nigeria, like about 3 of them that approach me if they can be provided with electrification in their province, in their states. But I know the serious one is, I have one that is so serious that used to ask me from time to time. So I don't know if Mr. President can assist in that also to bring us.
What is the need, Musa?
Okay, yeah, I think I need to know the final megawatt or whatever that they will need. Then I will let Mr. President.
Yeah, what kind of energy project? Hydropower or wind, the wind turbines, or solar, or even we are in touch with car power ship that energy producing vessels. They park in your port and they supply energy to the grid. They supplied many African countries, and they have the biggest fleet in the world. Actually, they produce energy offshore from oil and gas, and give the energy to the grid. So I can even link you with car power ship.
Interesting. Actually, what we are looking for, Mr. President, we're looking for a company that maybe that they are willing to do like PPP with the government, like partnership with the government, and them.
Yeah.
Then they will be producing.
Dare, you spend a lot of time with Controlmatic, with energy investments projects, with Turkish contractors, Americans. How was your experience, Dare, for Nigeria?
Sorry, come again, Mr. President.
Very good.
Sorry, Mr. President, come again.
I was talking to Dare that he worked on energy projects for some states to meet with Turkish contractors, Controlmatic, and a few contractors. Americans are interested to invest, right, Dare? Can you?
Yes, I was just going to reply, Mr. Umar, right now. We could do that solution for him.
If I may ask, Mr. Umar, and I just want to put a context into this. A lot of state governments are interested in solar PV projects. But to be quite frank, a lot of them are talking of PPP projects. First of all, you need to understand, are we looking at small scale grid systems? Is it integrated grid? Are they residential? Are they industrial? These are very, very key components. So first and foremost, I think the right thing to do is to have like, let's just say a preliminary survey or understanding of what kind of project are they looking at. So I remember that about 10 years ago, because I've operated within the solar, within the renewable sector before. About 10 years ago, there was some agitation, particularly from the northern states, to create industrial solar parks where manufacturers were able to get some of their energy, contributions as required. So I believe in Turkey, and I think I've also spoken to Mr. Riza as well about this in the past. You need to really understand which market are they catering to. Are they residential or industrial? Very, very important. So that will determine the capacity of the machines or of the system that you're looking at.
Also,
so
what kind of energy source? Hydro, wind,
yes,
solar.
I think wind is a very, very capital intensive project in Nigeria as of today, because the wind map in Nigeria is very limited in some areas. So like I understand.
For example, in Turkey, there's certain areas like Çanakkale,
yes,
Balıkesir, always windy.
Yes. So I was just coming to that.
Yeah,
So
there's this wind turbine. Everything
yes,
is manufactured in Turkey now.
yes,
It's a heavy investment. I think one pole is wind turbine costs something like some million euros. So,
yes,
but in the end, a return of investment is not very long. It's maybe 5 years.
yes. So
But it needs wind.
so for instance, Nigerian government had a 2 megawatt wind turbine project in Katsina, given to a French company sometime around during maybe about 10 years ago. The wind map, because we also worked on wind, is located to some particular areas, Katsina, Niger State, then the coast. But on the coast, you have to go offshore. So it's very, very expensive. So when you're talking of renewables, I think the most viable will be solar. Hydros are usually International Development Bank funded projects.
For hydro, you need mountain.
Yes, you need mountain, but they're mostly International Development Bank funded projects, and
yeah,
they run
like Turkey, a geography like Turkey.
Yes.
And I think you need mostly oil and gas. You can produce energy from oil and gas. There is also coal. The coal is also thermal energy.
Yes.
Is another resource. Also, hot water. It's earthquake country. We have some thermal water. It produces enough energy for one city. And there are all kinds of contractors. And also Mr. Eyüp Vural, the world famous PPP doctor. He organized PPP events in Turkey, in Africa. I can get him to lecture us. He was the mastermind behind all these big mega PPP projects done in Turkey, like Istanbul Airport, Osman Gazi Bridge, the third bridge, tunnel, etc. But of course, it needs the sovereign warranty. It should be under federal government or state government warranty. After that, the private sector, they put investment. They don't want financial risk.
Yeah, I get you. So for instance, you mentioned some key resources. For instance, for coal, there used to be a coal thermal plant in a state in the eastern Nigeria. It's called Enugu State. It used to be the coal city. There's coal in some parts of Edo State, some parts of Delta State, some parts of Kogi State, because there isn't coal for cement manufacturing in Kogi State. So, like I said, it's all about the different players. You also mentioned something about the sovereign guarantee. In all honesty, that is going to be a bit of a tall order in Nigeria. I'm being very frank because many people have tried it. Many state governments are in debt. They tried it 20 years ago. It didn't really work. So it has to be something that has the federal government approval. That's why I'm saying that those are International Development Bank funded projects. You understand? But if they're state located,
also, if you have agreement with IMF doesn't allow you the heavy investments. They have principles, strict restrictions, you know.
Yes.
So it has to be also, you should have IMF limit.
Yes, I understand. So again, you also have what you call the MIGA, which is the Multilateral Investment Guarantee Agency, which also comes with the sovereign guarantee you're talking about. But
Akon, let's discuss details.
We discuss later. Okay, sorry about that. That's fine. Thank you.
Leave it to another energy B2B. We can have contractors. We can do a panel about energy. Mr. Mehmet may comment. We should find finance. The project, all the projects are available in Africa. Call it brick factory, mining, chicken farm, whatever. City parks. But Turkish contractors are available. They have experience, mobilization experience. They can realize any project anywhere in the world, as long as finance is provided. Mr. Mehmet, can you find finance for a solar investment project in Nigerian estates?
Yes, sure, we can. But the most critical point, the local investor or any investor from outside has to have financial background, because what I had faced so far, I had contacts, Mr. Omar, in Indonesia, in Egypt, in Africa in general, and also in some Turkish companies too. They don't have these financial reports, like balance sheet for the last 3 years, cash flow, profit and loss, Findex report, and 5-year projection plan. So we used to ask from certified companies like Deloitte and Touche, KPMG, but now we stopped this, because once we get this, we will, our financial team, we will sort this out with our banking team, because normally those guys, they ask very high prices, you know, the famous 5. So even we stop this, but it's very important that the companies should have this knowledge, reporting for the past 3 years to present this documentation. Because, for instance, I'm going to set up maybe this carpet factory in Egypt. So I am looking for a, how do you say, investor. But again, I am asking the same, how do you say, documentation.
Mr. Mehmet, by the way, Hisham's cousin is a carpet manufacturer. Hisham, you do machine-made or handmade carpets. Maybe his cousin might be interested. Hisham.
We are local, handmade. It's a handmade carpet.
Can you ask your cousin to link him with some investor in the industry? He might be your cousin as well, because it's a machine made is, you know, not all the projects need handmade. For you know, industrial use, you need machinery, and Turkey is really advanced. Antep is #1 in the world, even surpassing the Chinese in carpet industry. Mr. Mehmet, I will suggest you some links. I will give you some links who might be interested. Hisham, please introduce yourself.
Sounds good. Thank you, Rashid. Thank you, everyone. Beautiful today, actually, beautiful session today with a lot of things that I heard for the past 2-3 hours. So I work in the today. I work in the work hospitality business. I work in the. It's a new market in the horizon. I've been working as a brand consultant for the past 20 years, and now I'm focusing on this business of work hospitality. Today, I'm not doing just that. I'm actually starting an own brand with my cousin, actually, the carpet supplier. To answer you, Rashid, it is the carpet business. Of course, you have different niches. Our positioning, actually, we are quite big with the luxury business. So the Iranian, the Turkish, they are very good. You know, I don't say they are not, but they are very niche and mass. Okay, but the Moroccan carpet is very designed and handmade, and we love to. A lot of actually world clients we have today, they actually love to buy handmade, and it's actually huge. I myself, I didn't know until I came 3-4 months ago to study this market. Just to share, my cousin has like 2-3 German clients. These 2-3 German clients, they buy maybe 60% of the, you know, of the business, and then 40% is made here. The reach of the Moroccan carpet is in luxury, so in the Scandinavian part, Japan and Korea. I'm trying to get them involved in Saudi Arabia, and of course, I definitely will reach out to people who are interested in Turkey. Actually, my cousin said that in Turkey it could be an interesting market for us. So yeah, I could, if anybody who was interested for the carpet business, I would be very happy to discuss this, because I'm like fully into this.
Amazing. Well done, Mr. Jam.
Thank you, Daniel.
We actually, for Nigerian market, we create market entry for those that are in carpet industry, most especially for Nigeria. And last year we did the Deco Expo in Nigeria, basically where we organized those that are interested in furniture, household material, and carpet for Nigerian market. And as I speak with you now, I don't know if Mamet is here. We have people that are now exporting and selling to Nigeria. So I think Nigerian market is good for you. Maybe after now, we're going to talk more about it and see where we can collaborate.
My pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Daniel, can you give floor to newcomers like Sharafuddin? And there is Piraye and Fares, I think your guest.
Yes.
Sharafuddin, go ahead.
Okay, well, my name is Abdurrahman Sharafuddin from Ghana. I've been in Turkey since 2019, and I'm here now in the university studying my course, International Trade. Although I get in the program very late, so I really appreciate. I'm sorry about that. I think I missed part of the discussion, but what I heard was really impressive, and I congratulate our representative on all the great work he's doing. It's a very great pleasure. And thank you all to Mr. President and everyone who is on this board.
So thank you very much, Sharafuddin. I think one of the things we can do, most especially with our students here, is
Daniel, we are Sharafuddin, as you know, we have a recruitment program. This is also related with me. The guys, the students studying in Turkey, like Sharafuddin from Ghana, they have some advantages. They speak fluent Turkish. As you know, we have a language barrier. Most of the Turkish suppliers, contractors doesn't speak English. And the African students, they know Africa, and they can penetrate deep corners of Africa and grab the projects, and they do this bridging work. We want to train them as interns, place them in the companies like Erkan 4K, for example, can hire Sharafuddin gladly to enter FMCG in Africa. Amazing. And we will keep recruiting junior business developers. They will be future business partners, and they will serve Turkish diaspora. Unfortunately, we cover all their expenses. He studied also high school in Turkey, and university, all full scholarship. And then they go back to Ghana. They cannot find employment in Turkey, and they work for some British company or American or Chinese. We don't want this. We want them produce more fruits. Like they are like a tree. They come to fruition, and then the tree is cut. So no connection at all. So we want to create this big Turkish diaspora through Turkish students studied in Turkey. We are donator of All Africa's Friends Association. As you know, we are donator of TICA. We are donator of Sheriff's charity. They do healthcare, education, food distribution to fight with poverty, to alleviate poverty in Africa. We can also involve TICA and more organizations. They provide drinking water. We can visit this Rumitech. You know Rumitech I mentioned.
Yes.
They produce energy from wind and solar panel. The same system. It can produce enough energy to bring out the drinking water. And it has a battery system. Also, we have MSK Global to store this energy on the batteries. So we can develop a lot of projects together. So I wanted to mention that we have also an HR program to develop future senior business developers from those studying in Turkey, African students.
Amazing. Amazing. So one of the things we can do, President, is for this student here, we can organize a meetup. Like Sharafuddin, I would love to meet with you. There's so much we can do with you guys studying here, just like you said, the HR programs and all that. But we still need to create a cluster, a meeting where we now educate you guys on what to do after school. It's not just going to study. You go back to your country, there's no employment. But again, we can create that employment, we can create that opportunity for you here, but we physically need to visit your campuses and tell you about some of these opportunities. So you can connect with me. I will personally visit your school, but I need a cluster where we organize meetup for other students like yourself. So it's going to be great. Thank you very much.
All right, there's no problem with that.
Daniel, he studied in one of the best universities, Istanbul Ticaret. It's a commerce university. I have a suggestion. We have in the group United Education. I will introduce you to Mr. Wasim. Maybe you already know. What they do training exhibitions like university roadshows to promote Turkish universities. So we can join one of their events in Istanbul. Okay, all the private universities, Vakıf universities are there. They invite. Their network is very strong in Africa, in Arabic world. Actually, he's a Syrian by origin.
Amazing.
And but they are not as good as effective in Africa. So they want to do these road shows in African countries as well. I try to link him with Dare to do it in Nigeria. So you understand, they have education fair, Turkish universities, around 50. They have, with some of them, they work exclusive basis. So every student you send, they give you commission to study in Turkey. So we can ask support of Mr. Wasim. He can rent a ballroom. We can invite all the African students study in Turkey, and also we can create an ecosystem for education business as well.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll talk about that after now. I want Mr. Bobby. Mr. Bobby is here. Mr. Bobby is a business developer as well, a very big business developer based in Nigeria. I want him to speak to us about solar projects in Nigeria briefly, because I wanted him to meet with Mr. Mamet for the solar project. So, Mr. Bobby, if you're free, just briefly, just introduce yourself. Tell us some of the projects that you currently have, those that are off-taker projects and those that are full-time projects. Welcome, Mr. Bobby.
Okay. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I think it's, I don't know what time it is there. Sorry, just trying to put up my lights. Okay. So, yeah, the pockets of solar projects right now in Nigeria. My name is Bobby Igenigba, and I'm the CEO of Strom Global Services. It's an energy and engineering firm here in Lagos, in Nigeria. Currently, we are pursuing solar projects across the banking sector, Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, FAN, because now it's looking more like we need to have solar as alternative sources of energy for most industrial projects in Nigeria. So the point is, the government has seen the need that the grid can no longer hold a lot of manufacturing sectors. And then the banks as well, they've also seen that the cost of energy, the rising cost of energy across the African continent has necessitated the fact that the need for us to diversify into the solar and renewable space. So currently, Strom Global Services, we are pushing the conversations around powering some of the airports in Nigeria with solar panels. And then we're also doing that with some of the big banks in Nigeria to power their branch networks across Nigeria. Those are the things that we're working on at the moment.
Amazing. Mr. Mamet, you have any question for him?
Actually, what we need, Daniel, we need the details of the project, because what we really need to emphasize the feasibility of the project. This is very critical. Then, of course, then we can find the necessary fund.
Amazing.
And the right investor. So I would emphasize, and as I mentioned, the documentation, financial reports, etc., which we can go on to details on meetings, on one-to-one meetings.
One-on-one meetings. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that.
Okay, that's fine. We can do that. Also, what we also need from your end is to get okay, from our end, we can get all those information that is needed. Because part of the challenge we have here is that a lot of the Nigerian sector is not as data driven as you have abroad. But yes, we can get all those information across to you, given some time.
Okay.
And we have only Frida left. Daniel?
Frida is no longer on this call.
There is Priya. Priya.
Mr. Daniel, I think Mr. Umar Musa had one last question to ask, but it was cut short. So
we have two more newcomers, Priya and Fares. Also give them floor, please.
Fares, just in 1 minute, just tell us about what you do. I know you are in the global clusters, mobilizing for marketing, sales for some of these are products, but just tell us briefly, 1 minute, what you do and where you currently are.
All right, thank you very much, Daniel. Good afternoon. Appreciate everyone for this wonderful privilege. So sorry I joined very late. My name is Fares, and I am an educator. I am into diction. That's what I do. And I would just like to say that it's a privilege for me to be here. And I want to appreciate everyone for the time. I was able to hear, I think that was Mr. Yahaya or something. That was the part I was able to hear. He was talking about sunflower and stuff, and that caught my attention. You know, anything that has to do with food, people are always interested. So thank you very much. And sorry, I'm from Nigeria. I forgot to mention that. I am in Nigeria.
All right, thank you very much. Priya, do you want to say something?
Yes, sir.
Please go ahead. You have 1 minute. Priya, you are muted. You are muted.
Hello, can you hear me?
Unfortunately.
Yes,
okay. Oh, I think Priya has a network issue. President, you can continue now. Maybe our network is bad.
All right. Let's do the closing. Yusha, please share your.
Sorry, can I
share the presentation in the network? I would like to end the session. It's been 2 hours now. 3 hours. 3 hours. We started 1 p.m. and now is 4 p.m. Mr. Reza looks very bored, but I think he enjoyed the session today. Many newcomers and professionals from his industry. So if there is new faces and the projects going on, it's not exciting at all. It's not boring at all. It is exciting. Thank you very much, Daniel, for your moderation. Thank you, Yusha, for the presentation. Yusha is a good example for Sherafettin. He studied in Turkey. He found employment in a Turkish contractor. I am sure he will be a great contractor and trader in the future. He will set up his own business. Ghana, Turkey trade is the fastest growing. I already linked him with our business partners, other business partners in Ghana. Next Wednesday, our speaker is Doug Brunke, founder of Global Chambers. His network is bigger than Turnkey. They have business partners, maybe 200 metropolitan cities. They don't go by the country, they go by the big cities. So similar, I think they have less manufacturers, suppliers, contractors. So they are open to anyone who would like to join. They have also board in every country, the executive directors like Ruby. For example, we hosted some of them today. Sharon, for example, will be director for Cameroon. And the collaboration is working well so far. And he is going to tell us about Global Chambers, and he is recruiting new executive directors and global advisors where he has a vacancy. So we support each other. We use HR resources together to support each other. So probably the event will be held on 4 p.m. Turkish time, because when it is 5 p.m. in Arizona, it is 8 in the morning. So I don't want him to wake up in the middle of the night. So also from that week on, we want to move it. We should move it to 4 p.m. Sorry, 16 Turkish time, 4 p.m. Because we will have more participation from Americas, like Mark today. So I want Latin people and American people join more. So we should move the timing a little bit further, so that they can join, and the Asian people also can join in the evening. I think 4 p.m. is the best time we start, and then the Americans they will join. Thank you very much, everyone, for being with us today. Thank you, Daniel, for moderation. After you get to know people, I will give the full moderation to you. I should speak less. I don't want to take much of your time. And thank you again for welcome aboard. I think you will contribute, Turnkey, a lot with your digital content also. He is going to attend our physical events and make a lot of video production for our social media. He is an influencer and YouTuber as well. He will use all marketing skills for Turnkey B2B, and we will make support his May program, inshallah. Thank you very much. I believe you will be the Osimhen of Turnkey B2B, Daniel.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I want to connect with you, okay?
Firaz wants to say something.
Okay. Well, no, it's done. we have really stayed for very long. It's fine. I will collect Mr. Yushau's contact. Then now we'll speak. Regarding the power sector, Mr. Daniel, I mean, I've already requested we will speak also. Then
no problem.
Maybe in our next meeting. Thank
No
you very
problem.
much. I really appreciate
Thank you
Mr.
very much. Thank you for your time. We'll
Thank
see
you
you
so
next
much.
week.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Enjoy the rest of the day and week. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Daniel, I will send you the Zoom link.
Okay.
The
Okay.
recording.
All right. Thank you.
So if you can stay, if you have time.
Okay. Okay.
Daniel?
Boss, that was okay. I think okay, good. So
you came in a very good week.
That was a very brilliant and good meeting. I think in order, because this will be recorded as well, so we need to stop this recording. Stop the recording.
Yes, I will.